Good day, viewers. Once again, this is Comb Herbal TV. We want to reveal this secret to you so that you always have the note of victory. You always have divine protection, divine healing upon you and your descendants. Are you getting it? So, Comb Herbal TV, I'm here today to reveal to you this mystic in the Bible, the Torah, in the book of Isaiah, that you will do it and you always have what? Divine joy, peace, prosperity, no more crying, no more weeping, and no more what? Death again in your life and career. No more death in our lives. So with this secret, you find out there's going to be what? Prosperity, joy, favor in the house at all times. So what will you do? First of all, you get a piece of paper like this. Example, the house, whether you are renting, you are in a house, you draw a sign of a house of where you are. So this is the example of the house you are in. Let me come. You draw, you watch first of all, draw a house that you are in. Example, we do this. This is a secret formula you will do so that you have happiness at home, joy, favor. Example, this is the door, this is the house you are living in, or house. Of this key formula, you what? You have joy and favor at home at all times, and there will always be breakthrough. This is a tree here. There's always be breakthrough, favor. This is a swimming pool. You can draw here. Water. And another tree here. I like trees a lot. Another tree here. Another tree here. Another tree at the back of the house here. Another tree here. This one you take it to represent your home, your house. Another tree here. So what will you do? We are now going to take this one to represent your house. Are you getting it? Then you go to Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 65. Isaiah chapter 65. Isaiah chapter 65. Verse what? 18 to 20. Isaiah chapter 65, verse 18 to 20. That's where we are going to take the whole chapter from. So you write Isaiah chapter 18. You take a pen. You can use a blue pen. You can use a green pen and write the whole verse here at this portion of your house. Or even if you are renting, you draw the same thing. It's in the secret book of spells. Then you write the entire chapter of Isaiah chapter 18 here. You write it. It starts with but. Be ye glad and rejoice forever. Behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing and her people a joy. Up to verse what? Up to verse 20. You write it continuous up to verse what? 20. By the side who says, for the child, you write it up to this portion, verse 20. I get in it. Who says, for the child, I get in it, for the child that die 100 years old. So up to verse 20. You write up to verse 20. At the end, at the portion that says, for the child shall die 100 years old. Up to that part. Isaiah chapter 65, verse 18 to 20. Verse 18 to 20. Up to the place that says 100 years old. I get in it. Up to the place that says 100 years old. For the child shall die 100 years old. So when you read the Isaiah chapter 18 verse to verse Isaiah chapter 65 verse 18 to 20, it says, but ye shall be glad and rejoice forever in that which I create for. Behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying, nor the voice of crying. There shall be no more dance an infant of days, nor an old man that hath not filled his days. For the child shall die 100 years old. I get it. You write this verse here with a pen. This one is a marker. So you get a pen and write it. I get in it. So when you write it in the paper, what will you do? The house, the down here, you write your family people, your names of family. Here, those staying with you, your family, your children, you write all their names here. Use a green pen, use a green pen to write it. Then the marker is to be very big. So if you want to use the marker, unless you get the A3 paper, the big white paper, then with this one, you will anoint it with what? Coconut water. You can write the verses, Isaiah chapter 65, verse 18 to 20, 7 times in the paper, where you draw this same house here. Write the name of your family members here. Then you wrap it as a talisman. You wrap it as a talisman. Anoint you with coconut water or oil. Use the oil rather. Coconut oil. Wrap it like this. So when you wrap it like this, what is next? You are going to get what? A pebble. A pebble stone. A pebble stone. You get a pebble stone. Pebble stone. That stone that is very hard by the riverside. You put it here. Then you fold it. That means you and your children are now like rocks. No one can break you again. And every family member that name you wrote here have to live, enjoy, and what? Freedom and happiness. No accident, no evil can come to whoever name is in this talisman with the name on it. Only what? Long life and prosperity. Any curse that was coming upon any person named here cannot come again. The person will become saturated and protected from all evil. Make sure the pebble stone is inside it. Then you wrap it like this. You now use your white thread and fold it by the clearing until you reach 100 years going. No bag of wire then fit touch you, and you can't even be touched. Then you hide it well. This one can be kept in a glass, in a pot, or and hidden in your house. Sometimes some people bury it in the middle of their house. Some people bury it in some corner of their place where they will make sure they draw a sign to know where it is. Some will fold it, sew it in a leather, and hide it in a special corner. It's for divine protection for he and the family and forever and ever. Isaiah chapter 65, verse what? 18 to 20. You write to the portion that says 100 years old. This one is for longevity. I can show this key formula too in a difference that is very powerful that would use it for so many things and it's working. No one can fuck with you or your family. Any curse will return back to sender. So when you follow this way, if you have a fertility tree in your house, you can hide it there. Susumansa. I getting it. Some people too go to the forest and put it inside a particular tree. When you are ready, I'll let you know that tree. You can go and hide it in that tree there. You cut a portion of it and insect it inside the tree. It will become merge inside the tree. No one can dare you again. It's a special tree in the forest. So this key formula is for what? Joy and protection in the family. No family member of you can be traveling and be scared again. Anyone whose name is here. No family member will be in this talisman that you've prayed on. After that, you pray 7 times again the prayer on it before you what? Wrap it in a white thread and hang it for divine protection for you and your family. If you are not having any family, you can do it for you. If you are alone, you can also do it for yourself. And let it be a talisman in your purse, your wallet. All the time you are protected. You can never have a problem like misfortune or crying or mourning. Only happiness, favor, good luck, always, forever and ever. This is a key formula that we do for people, and they are happy with it. This is Comb Herbal TV. Yeah, man. Subscribe and share. Subscribe and share. More secrets will be coming. Long life is our portion for ever and ever. We go to Isaiah chapter 65, verse 18 to 20. Be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I crave for. Behold, I create Jerusalem. Jerusalem is rejoicing and her people a joy, and will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying. There shall be no more hence an infant of days, nor an what? Old man that hath not filled his days. For the child shall die 100 years old. This is the portion you write it, and you'll be happy you did. And forever protection, favor, be in the family forevermore. Long life, good health is our portion. Any weapon fashioned of the enemy against us back to sender in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. By the power of Archangel Michael, rain fire upon Babylon, and all evil forces will return back to sender. Live forever up to hundreds of years old. Amen.